Is your career over just because your full-time job ended? It is a common fear, especially when you have invested decades into one path. But what if your most valuable asset right now is exactly that experience? Rented out in pieces? I will show you how senior professionals are replacing their salaries without a new full-time role by embracing fractional work. And the specific way to package your offer for top rates, which most people get wrong, is coming up later in this video. Your career expertise is far more valuable than you might realize, especially in today's shifting job market. Instead of chasing another full-time position, a growing number of seasoned professionals are embracing what is called fractional work. This model involves a company renting your senior judgment and experience for a limited number of days or hours per week, or for specific projects. It is a win-win. Businesses get top-tier expertise without the full overhead of a permanent hire. For you, it means replacing a salary by piecing together a portfolio of part-time, high-impact engagements. You are not just doing tasks, you are bringing strategic vision and leadership from day one. Picture a scaling tech startup that desperately needs an experienced chief revenue officer but cannot afford a $300,000 salary. They can, however, budget for a fractional CRO who guides their sales strategy 2 days a week. This fractional CRO provides invaluable strategic direction and mentorship, shaping the entire revenue generation process. This kind of arrangement often commands a daily rate from $1,800 to $3,500, reflecting the executive-level contribution. It is about impact, not just hours. But truly seeing how your long experience uniquely fits this model is the next critical insight. If this is already helping you, do me a quick favor and tap that like button. It really does help. After 15 or more years in your profession, you have accumulated something irreplaceable. Deeply honed judgment. You have navigated corporate complexities, seen multiple market cycles, and understand the unspoken dynamics of an organization. This deep well of experience makes you the ideal candidate for fractional roles, far more than someone just starting out. Businesses facing pivotal moments or growth challenges do not need someone to learn on the job. They need an experienced hand who can quickly diagnose issues and implement solutions. Your everyday competence, such as anticipating team friction, influencing stakeholders without direct authority, or turning chaos into actionable plans, is precisely what these companies are seeking. Consider a mid-sized healthcare provider that acquired a smaller clinic and needs to integrate their patient management systems without disrupting care. They are not looking for a project manager to follow a template. They need someone who understands clinical workflows, IT integration nuances, and how to manage the anxieties of staff during a transition. You, having led similar initiatives, can step in as a fractional integration lead. This crucial leadership often brings in retainers from $5,000 to $12,000 a month for a few days of work per week. Your proven track record translates directly into trusted, high-value advice. Many growing businesses hit a wall because their internal operations simply cannot keep up with their ambition. This is where a fractional operations leader becomes indispensable. You are not just managing projects. You are designing the systems that allow a company to scale efficiently and sustainably. This involves streamlining workflows, implementing new technologies, and ensuring cross-departmental alignment to achieve strategic objectives. Your expertise in bringing order to organizational chaos, a skill you likely honed daily in your past roles, is in incredibly high demand. For example, imagine a boutique food delivery service that has rapidly expanded to 3 cities and is struggling with inconsistent delivery times and mounting customer complaints. Their founder is overwhelmed managing the day-to-day. You could come in as a fractional operations strategist. Working perhaps 2 days a week, you would assess their current logistics, implement better routing software, train team leads on new protocols, and establish clear performance metrics, delivering tangible improvements in efficiency and customer satisfaction. Such a role commands monthly retainers from $7,000 to $15,000. It is all about making the engine run smoothly. But understanding this potential for leadership is just one of many different fractional roles available to you. For many founders and small business owners, the financial side of their business feels like a mystery or a massive headache. While they can hire bookkeepers, they often lack the high-level financial guidance needed for growth, investment, or navigating complex economic shifts. This is precisely where a fractional head of finance or controller steps in. You provide strategic financial oversight, developing robust budgets, cash flow forecasts, and key performance indicators that inform critical business decisions. Your skill in translating complex financial data into understandable insights is invaluable. Consider a fast-growing SaaS company that has secured initial seed funding but needs help preparing its financial models and pitching materials for a larger Series A round. They need a seasoned finance professional to build investor confidence and articulate their future profitability. You could offer your services as a fractional financial strategist, working perhaps 1 day a week to refine their projections, articulate their financial story, and advise on funding strategies. This type of high-impact financial guidance often secures monthly retainers ranging from $6,000 to $18,000. It is about turning raw numbers into a clear path forward, and that clarity is worth a premium. But finance is only one piece of the puzzle, because often the people strategy is even more critical. Building and maintaining a thriving company culture and an effective workforce is central to any business's success, yet dedicated senior HR leadership is often an early budget cut. This creates a huge opportunity for fractional people and culture advisors like you. You bring expertise in talent acquisition strategy, employee engagement, performance management, and leadership coaching, shaping the human capital of a growing organization. Your experience in navigating workplace dynamics and fostering a positive, productive environment is incredibly valuable. Imagine a successful digital marketing agency that has doubled its staff in 2 years. Now they face challenges with employee morale, inconsistent performance reviews, and a lack of clear career paths. They need an experienced hand to professionalize their people operations. You could join as a fractional head of people. Working 2 days a week, you would design a new performance review system, implement a mentorship program, and advise leadership on fostering a more cohesive culture. This strategic impact on human capital often earns monthly retainers between $8,000 and $16,000. It is about cultivating the heart of the business, its people. In a crowded market, clear and effective communication is paramount. Yet many companies struggle to develop a cohesive marketing strategy. They hire junior staff for execution, but lack the senior vision to guide their efforts. This is precisely the sweet spot for a fractional chief marketing officer or communications strategist. You provide high-level brand strategy, market positioning, content oversight, and messaging frameworks that align directly with business objectives. Your years of understanding complex markets and crafting persuasive narratives are immensely valuable. Consider a sustainable fashion brand that has achieved initial success through grassroots efforts, but now needs to scale its reach and establish a stronger brand presence. They need someone to develop a comprehensive marketing roadmap, manage external PR, and guide content creation. You could serve as a fractional marketing strategist, dedicating 3 days a month to outline their strategy, oversee campaigns, and ensure brand consistency across all channels. Such a role frequently commands monthly retainers from $5,000 to $10,000 for strategic guidance. This is about making their message resonate. But none of these roles are possible without knowing how to present your unique value. This is the piece most professionals miss, and it is the key to unlocking premium rates in fractional work. You cannot just list your old job title or general skills. You must package your expertise as a clear, compelling solution to a specific client problem. Think about the outcome a business desperately needs and how your unique experience delivers it. This means moving beyond generic descriptions to highly specific, value-driven offers. For example, instead of saying, "I am a finance professional," you would say, "I provide strategic cash flow optimization and investor relations advisory for early-stage B2B SaaS companies." This immediately tells a potential client exactly what problem you solve and for whom. Your offer should outline the transformation you provide, not just the tasks you perform. The power is in specificity and how it aligns with a company's immediate pain points. This approach allows you to command premium project fees of $5,000 to $2,000 or more for a focused engagement because you are selling a direct, measurable solution. Now that your offer is crystal clear, the next step is connecting with the right people. The fastest path to your first fractional client is almost certainly not through job boards or cold outreach. It is through your existing professional network. Think about the people you already know. Former colleagues, mentors, or even clients who have moved into leadership roles at growing companies. They already know and trust your competence. Your approach should be consultative, not a sales pitch. Reach out to express genuine curiosity about their business challenges, specifically focusing on the types of problems your fractional expertise solves. For instance, if you previously excelled at supply chain optimization, consider a former peer who is now managing director at a rapidly expanding consumer goods company. You might reach out and say, "I noticed your company's incredible growth. I am curious how you are managing the complexities of scaling your supply chain given the current market volatility." This opens a conversation where you can listen for their specific pain points. Once they articulate a need you can solve, you then introduce how your fractional service could bridge that gap without the commitment of a full-time hire. This trusted approach often leads to an initial project or a small retainer. For example, $3,000 to $8,000 a month for a defined scope, establishing your value and building a powerful referral pipeline. Your existing relationships are pure gold. You are not just a former employee. You are a strategic asset with years of invaluable wisdom. Stop seeing your layoff as a setback and start seeing it as an opportunity to rent out your senior judgment to multiple grateful clients. Discover your specific sellable skills because your expertise is precisely what the market needs. When you are ready, head over to freelancefitai.com for your free sellable skill report.